Did you test? Yes.
Oh, yeah. If you get it hooked up.
Oh, don't try to do like glaze like that. Don't even try to do that.
Look, after all the problems I had with that thing the other day, I
The dream of the future brought to reality by
Sensation Station Network.
From East Point to Buckhead, College Park to Bankhead, dopest sports talk show on the radio. You heard what I said. Mason, Eagle, highlights and big plays from the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long run. Athletes and sports junkie. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team low. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the ball. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack, yeah, black on.
Woo! It's Monday, and it's 8 o'clock. Brand new for 2016. You're listening to the dopest sports show on radio. You on the sofa with me? Let's go. We got chip duties going around here.
Yeah, man.
It's the Crush. Yup. On Sensation Station Network, and I'm your humble co-host. And on chip duty, E-Glaze.
Nah, you ain't on chip duty.
What I got?
You got drinks.
All right.
You got drinks.
And my partner, Mr. Macy Hurd, what you got this week?
I'm quarterbacking that thing.
You got the whole thing?
I'm quarterbacking that thing, man.
We going to straighten the whole thing.
You need effective coordinator to make sure everybody get to where they need to be. So I got y'all covered.
For all y'all who thinking, what the heck are they talking about? Our teams are not in this week's playoffs, so we are doing snack duty, getting ready to watch them.
Yeah, man. I needed the Jets. The Jets had one job.
They had one job.
Keep Pittsburgh out the playoffs.
They didn't do it.
Keep the Steelers out the playoffs.
Steelers all up in there.
I mean, they backdoored their way in.
Backdoor. They let Rex Ryan run
And you know what's funny, man? I got a phone call today from my boy, the Otis, Kelvin. I'm going to cuss him out. I told him personally in the studio when he come in, dog, drop the interception, dog. Let the Jets in the playoffs. Y'all ain't playing for nothing. Y'all ain't playing for nothing.
Oh, man, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. It's rough, man.
Hey, man, we already got a call.
Oh, man, we got a call already. Hey, caller, what you crushing on?
Oh, I'm crushing on the show. I'm trying to see what's my duty in all of.
Mike, all Falcon fans, y'all have a very strategic and specific duty. You're going to be over salsa and guacamole. That's your job, Mike.
So yeah, we should be able to handle that.
Yeah. And you got to make sure now, with nobody dipping, you got to make sure you put that cellophane over it.
No double dipping.
No double dipping. You got to keep it fresh.
But what happens when we get in the red zone, though?
Oh, no. When y'all get now, see, the thing is, y'all going to hold up Kyle Shanahan signs and be like, one more year. One more year. So, yeah, man, I got y'all covered, man. Again, I got it all coordinated out, man. So, yeah.
Do your job, man. Do your job.
Everybody going to have one job.
Got one job. Man.
Yeah, they just hurt my heart. They hurt my heart throwing that last interception in the red zone.
That's Matt Ryan, man. But he did it to y'all all year, Mike.
Can I hurt your heart one more time, Mike, before you leave? You do know that Demetrius may not be going nowhere, right?
He'll be right back here.
Oh, yeah.
So he gets the draft this year. So just want to put that out there. So, hey, thanks for the love, Mike, man. We'll talk to you later, bro.
All right, then.
Hey, Mason, you have any New Year's resolutions, man?
No.
Okay.
I never make resolutions.
No. Well, all I got to say, my resolution already didn't come through.
Oh, you was hoping for the playoffs?
No, I'm hoping that Demetrius will get fired.
Oh, no, that ain't going to happen.
No.
I keep trying to tell y'all, man, he got footage.
He got some footage on
He got footage on off.
He got some footage on.
And, that's the reason he going to be here another season. But,
picking all the picks.
Yeah, and what's crazy, if you heard Dan Quinn's press conference today, he basically, in so many words, said that he likes the dynamic that him and Dimitrov have as far as he think they're a real good tandem.
All right.
Yeah, man.
When the coach co-sign, maybe a good thing for the GM.
Well, man, I just know this. 51 years now. 51 years. Wow. Yeah, man. Yeah.
So you just bring that up. Hey, man, we got a special guest in the studio. I'm just going to move smooth past that real quick.
Yeah, you need to.
We got our man Demetrius Douglass, former. How you doing, Demetrius, man?
I'm great.
We ain't going to introduce you yet because we're going to let everybody, because we got to interview you. But UGA, played with the Jets, played with the Redskins, played with them. And we got you over there, Bobby. I see you got your number 8 on over there. Yeah, he got his Ohio State colors and everything over there.
The Ohio State.
I'm sorry.
Right. Make sure you always add that now.
The Ohio State.
Make sure
So welcome both of you guys for joining the show, man. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
This is College Football Monday, so, you being an All-American and everything, you know what I'm saying? You playing for UGA back in the day and you doing your thing with Ohio State. We can't have two better guys to come in because we got to talk about this national championship game.
Oh, it's going down.
It's going down this week, man.
SEC.
Shout out to Cuz. He on his way to the airport. He said he going to send Bobby a text in about an hour.
I appreciate that.
They already on their way to Arizona, so he tuned in. He going to send a funny text in a few minutes.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, send the text out.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we're about to take a quick break, so stay with us, man. We're going into our hot topics. Y'all know about it. We're going to talk about this thing they call it Black Monday. Racial. We ain't going to talk about that. But a lot of firings going on, man. We got to talk about those. We're going to talk about, should somebody have gotten fired out of New York? No. We're going to talk about that when we come back after this break. Stay with us. It's The Crush on Sensation Station Network. Friday.
You want to see who's in the network?
Don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day.
Follow us on Instagram at Sensation Station Network. We're the nation's urban station. Radio, not dumbed down.
Thanks for asking, but I'd rather not send you nude pictures. I'm camera shy. I already said no. Under my clothes, I'm a robot. My webcam is broken. I'm worried they'll get passed around school. I have a rash. I have nudophobia. I have lizard skin. I'm a vampire, so I don't show up in pictures anyways. Your badgering has really killed the mood.
When someone is pressuring you to do something you don't want to, how many ways can you say no before they get the message? Let us know at that'snotcool.com. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Vince Lombardi once said that it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. Some of us think that taking our lives to the next level, both personally and professionally, is a confusing and complicated process. Guess what? It's not, and I can prove it. My book, Truisms, will show you how living your life by rules that are so self-evident and obvious, you'll say, I knew that. This powerful yet short, detailed bestseller is on sale right now, under $10. Go to michaelmcfadden.com. That's michaelmcfadden.com. And let Truisms help you to the next level.
Are you thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement. Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know they're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step.
You can improve your future. You can do this. I know you can.
You need to start pushing yourself.
Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life. Hurry up. Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
This is Keon Carpenter, former Atlanta Falcon. You are tuned in to The Crush on Sensation Station Network.
And we're back. We're jumping into those hot topics. Brought to you by Pain and Wellness Center for Auto Injuries, Workers' Comp, Wellness, and Sports Injury. Contact Winston Carkey and his wife, Shantae Evans Carkey at Pain and Wellness to help get you through it. You can reach them at 404-699-0966 or go to painandwellness.com. They have two locations, one off of Cascade Road in Atlanta and another one off of Highway 314 in Fayetteville, Georgia. Gentlemen, it's plain and simple. The hot topic today, they calling it Black Monday. We've had a couple of NFL firings.
It started Thursday. It was Black Thursday.
Yeah, it started Black Thursday.
Yeah.
But the first one, they fired a dude on his day off.
Yeah, Black Tuesday, my bad.
Yeah, because they fired Chip Kelly on his day off.
Chip Kelly on the day off.
Chip Kelly walking around, he like, nah, you good. You ain't got to come back no more.
Man, they say he ruined the Christmas party.
Yeah.
The team Christmas party.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we've also got the Browns who fired a couple of guys. They fired not only the head coach, Pettin, but they fired their GM.
He deserved to get fired.
Ray Farmer. They said they arguing before the thing. They said they were fighting each other. They've 49ers fired Tom Sula. Am I saying his name right?
It don't matter.
Yeah, but they fired him too.
It don't matter.
And then 49ers, and then the Giants fired.
They didn't fire him.
Oh, he resigned.
He resigned. Yeah, get that right.
Okay. He just decided not to get fired.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, gentlemen, and thanks again. Welcome in our guests to the hot topic. Bobby Olive, former NFL player, but he's big time with Ohio State. A lot of Ohio State love.
The Ohio State.
I'm sorry, the Ohio State. Demetrius Douglass, former University of Georgia linebacker, All-American, plays in the NFL. Also, now he's a Georgia State representative, District 78.
Go Dogs.
He's with us right now. So, guys, what do you think about all these firings and all that, man?
What you think, Bobby?
You talking about NFL?
Yeah.
Well, let's start with New York first.
Okay.
I think he deserved to be fired.
Okay.
I mean, he did his time. You know, he made his run. But I think at the end of the day, it comes down to wins and losses. And when you look at Tom Coughlin, if you look at the teams that's won, you're talking about 8-8 teams, 9-7 teams that kind of rumble and stumble, got in the playoff, and then got hot at the right time.
Hit the win all the way to
So
the
I
title.
give him credit for that. But when you look at his overall body of work, you talking about 4 or 5 years. I mean, he's 4 or 5 years removed from his last Super Bowl, and he has not made the playoff. That's a difference. So how many coaches other than Martin Lewis, Cincinnati, can go that well? No. At least Cincinnati make the playoff. They just can't win a playoff game.
Okay.
But Tom Coughlin has gone 4 years in a row and has not won. He should be fired. Anybody else would have been fired. So I think it's a good move. I think it's a good move.
I just feel bad for the guy, man, because, again, he's done so much, and then my cowboy bias, he allows us to split the game.
The reason why you don't want nobody from the NFC.
Yeah, I don't want nobody in the NFC.
Because you always got a chance.
I always got a chance with those guys. They might hire a real coach now.
Yeah,
that worries me.
So what do you think, man, Demetrius, about the whole thing, about these firings and things of that nature?
It's kind of funny. Everybody looks at it as being a negative, but actually it's a positive, because sometimes you have to go back before you go forward. And some of these organizations have been doing bar or right there at 500, and maybe they just need a new voice in the locker room to, energize and bring new energy into the program. These guys are getting paid to play, and a lot of guys over there out there stealing, and these coaches are letting them stay there.
But how many times did the Browns got to do this? It sits, for the last 6 years. I mean, for the last team to have a fire coach out of the AFC North.
It's been the Browns.
The Browns have been the last one out of the last 5 years.
Everybody been consistent.
The last team before that was Baltimore when they got rid of Billy.
Right.
And brought in.
So think about that. You've had 3 coaches for 3 teams, and the Browns just keep firing and fighting. It's a program issue.
I keep telling you,
they can't get a quarterback. That's the real problem.
That's the real
and
problem.
they keep drafting quarterbacks in the first round.
That don't
Brady
Quinn.
Wheaton.
He going to the playoffs.
Johnny Manziel. I mean, that's the 3.
Stop saying that.
We going to the playoffs.
Stop saying that. Stop saying that. Buster. Dude's a bum.
Cowboys couldn't do that, but he going to the playoffs. But go ahead, though.
But in all the stories that are coming out of Cleveland now, did you hear that the first round corner that they drafted, he had a problem with getting practice? Gilbert.
Right.
They say he overslept every day.
Wow.
He stored Johnny Manziel in Vegas while his team preparing for a game.
Yeah. That's a whole...
No leadership.
That's just...
Right.
Absolutely.
And eventually the owner got to look. You can't keep firing everybody below you. There's something wrong with that leadership up top, because you fire the GMs and coaches all you want. Yeah. But the program is terrible, which since Cleveland is. Fire coaches, fire 6 coaches.
And then with Cleveland, too, they spend so much bad money. You see the story where Dwayne Bowe made $1 million a catch?
$1 million a catch.
Stop it.
$1.8 million a catch.
$1.8 million a catch this season.
I need to start that working out. Dwayne Bowe, come on, man.
You got your chance, man. Because right now, Dwayne just stealing money.
But that's crazy that who allows a guy who was a first-round draft pick, we bring him in as a free agent, and he gives me nothing.
Yeah.
I bring a guy, Terrell Pryor, off the street.
Right.
And he shows up.
Yeah.
Right. Man, his field career catch.
Yeah.
40-something yards, something like that.
That's crazy.
So before we go,
Stealing.
there's some more people going to get. Who else has a chance to get up out of here? They talking about Pagano, still out of Indianapolis.
I think he's definitely gone for sure.
Yeah, I do too.
Him and the owner and energy of don't get along.
They don't get along.
So I think he's definitely gone.
And you know what's kind of burning their craw is that their coach that took them pretty far is down there in Arizona.
Right.
And he's doing his thing down there.
Absolutely.
Right.
So he's probably gone. Anybody else you can think of?
I think the Saints are gonna trade Sean Payton.
They're gonna trade a coach.
Yeah. They looking at conversation now. If they can get a extra second round draft pick,
wow,
he out.
If I'm the New York Giants, I'm on the phone with the New Orleans Saints owner right now.
Trying to get him right now.
Yeah,
trying to get him. No, don't do that, man.
Because wouldn't that be beautiful for Eli? Eli need a guy like that that come
Eli,
and do his
you got Beckham. I mean,
this
guy's an offensive guy. Why not go to New York?
His face just turned all the way up.
I'm talking about
Maceo face.
On the field.
No, I'm telling you, why are y'all trying to get the Giants a real coach? Let's get them like man, somebody out of college, man.
Maceo, don't get me started about that.
Hey, let's go to break, man. Hey, Hot Topic brought to you by Pain and Wellness Center for all injuries, workers' comp wellness, and sports injury. Contact Winston Carhier and his wife, Shantae Evans Carhier. Pain and Wellness to help get you through it. You can reach them at 404-699-0966. I'll go to painandwellness.com. 2 locations off of Cascade Road in Atlanta and off of Highway 314 in Fayetteville, Georgia. When we come back, we're going into the crushing interview with our man Demetrius Douglass. Stay with us. It's The Crush on Sensation Station Network.
You know you're listening to the dopest show on the airwaves, right?
You're my boy!
It's the Crush.
On SSNATL.com.
Thank you, sir.
It takes 12 years to create a graduate. It takes about the same time to create a dropout. And at the end of the day, the difference between a child becoming one or the other could be you. So United Way is asking you to make a pledge. Tutor a child who needs help. Mentor a kid who needs someone on their side. Volunteer to read to children. Because when a child advances, we all advance. Be a reader, tutor, or mentor. Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United. Take the pledge now at liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Are you thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement. Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know they're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step.
You can improve your future. You can do this. I know you can.
You need to start pushing yourself.
Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life. Hurry up. Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
In 50 feet, turn left. Why are you driving so slowly?
After a few drinks, I'm taking it slow.
Well, you're not fooling the cop behind you.
What?
Get ready to pay in 0.1 miles.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Twin Sports TV, and shout out to The Crush on Sensation Station Network. Get your game up. Woo!
And we're back, going into the crushing interview. Let me make sure I pull this up correctly, man. Let me make sure I got all my information about Representative Demetrius Douglass out of District 78. Look at, I done pulled up his photo.
He done pulled up the bio.
They say he a Southside Atlanta native, but we learned that he's originally from Cleveland, man. Attended Lakeshore High School, which is now, what is it, Maceo now?
It's Westlake now.
Westlake now.
Cam Newton, baby.
I'm
sorry.
Oh, Lord, right there. Look at that right there. You started, sir.
Look, somebody just takes that and say his nickname Meat.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
All American.
Big Richard Cox.
Names have been changed to protect the innocent.
No doubt. Yes, no doubt.
All-American man in football and basketball in high school. Also All-American for the University of Georgia as well. Played outside linebacker with my homeboys out there. Garrison Hurd. Now, he played with Garrison, but he played with Dwayne Simmons and Kirk Douglas and all them back there.
That's the Lincoln County guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to D-Train.
Yeah, B-Train. Played on the legendary Vince Dooley. Played with Vince. Had a stint playing with the Jets and the Redskins. When you been in Calgary too, huh?
Oh yeah, I went to Canada for a while. It was cold.
Played there, man. High school coach for the last few years. Now you're currently at Lovejoy High School. He's a linebacker coach. And he's also a Georgia State representative. Everybody, please welcome your friend, your representative of ours, Representative Demetrius Douglass. How you doing, sir?
All right. What's going on, gentlemen?
Hey,
What's
man.
happening, man? Hey, man, I'm just glad to be here, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we're glad to have you, man.
Man, this is a good group right here, man.
Yeah,
Man, we
I try,
hang out
man.
with you
We
guys
try.
all the time.
But see, you can tell you came from the State House because you got on slacks, sweatshirt.
He has work to do.
Yeah. we come in with jeans and t-shirts.
Civic duty, baby.
I feel like I'm underdressed.
So let me ask you, let's start
Yes, sir.
to the current. What made you get into, with all that background, what made you get into politics, man?
Well, I owned a mortgage company for about 15 years.
Okay.
And the economy was going crazy. The bottom had just fell out. And I was looking for a new vehicle to really take me to the next level. I had to close my company down. And I was searching. And I was pretty much stuck. And I started praying and fasting, man. And God just directed me in that path.
Wow.
So I'm just here for this season, man. And this is what God has me to do right now. I'm excited about it. I can be able to help people like I've been doing all my life.
Right.
Putting people in the homes. It's the same thing. It's just listening to your community.
Wow. That's what's up.
Yeah. It's kind of deep, huh?
Boy,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
God does have a sense of humor.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. No doubt. That's good stuff,
He
man.
said, do you really want to serve me? And so he said, hey, if you run, it's yours. Because I'll need you here for this season. And so I'm down here trying to affect the laws and just, give a voice to my people who don't have a voice, people who are overlooked every day,
Right.
and, stand on what's right and what's wrong.
Now, how tough is being a man that has to, get civic duty involved? I mean, getting the community out and all this. How tough is that to get our people involved in some of the activities that you're trying to do?
It's really tough because our people doesn't come out unless they have an issue. And that's not the time to come out, is when you have an issue. The time to come out is the time with these smaller races that's local. Because really things are at the top rolled down to the people that are on the local level. We set the budget for the state of Georgia, which is about $23.8 billion every year. So we're giving out 20-something billion dollars every year to the state of Georgia, to your counties. And so if they don't use the money, guess what? It has to come back. So you got to use the money. And so most of these local organizations or local legislations, they direct where those dollars go. And so we don't come out to these smaller races to get the people involved. You got to hire the people. You want to complain. And that's what I was hearing in my spirit when I ran the first time. People will sit on the fence and say something about everybody. But do you want to get in the fight to change things? And that's a different subject. A lot of people will talk from the background, but do you want to be that person to make the change? And I surrendered my life for this season with my family and say, Lord, just use me. Here I am. And so here I am today.
So is politics as rough as professional football?
Yes, on a different scale. Yes. It's more mental. Football, once you get in, is very mental. But once you learn it, it's the same thing over and over.
Right.
Just a different scheme, a different coach, a different, a route, a different scheme. But politics is always moving. I said it's always a contact sport. It's chess, is not checkers. Put it that way. When you thinking the move is coming, yeah, it's coming, but it's coming from way down south.
You never saw it coming.
You never seen it coming.
Never seen it coming.
And by the way, here it is. Welcome to the show.
Wow. Because I've always just thought about like civic activities and everything. Everything is more reactive. Nobody's ever proactive in a lot of this stuff.
And that's why I think I've been sitting here. I've been sitting here to really, we don't know the proper way how this thing really works. And I'm here to explain to our age group and the people below us, this is how we affect change. We don't do it when there's a problem. We start doing it now, not when there's a presidential election. Every year is some type of election. We can elect people who want to stand on what's right and want to do for people less fortunate than them. And that's powerful right there, man. When you're doing for other people, man, and that don't have a voice, it's pretty much just like the military. I didn't really understand the military until I got really into politics. And when you see those footages, those people going over fighting for your freedom, and then come home and get treated like this, man, it's incredible.
Wow.
It's incredible. So
we about to take a quick break, man. So we just jumped all.
Man. That's
some deep. Yeah,
boy. You know how people like to run in the beach and they fall in. They jump way
What's crazy? Early day, me and Bobby will talk about. Man, we got to start sitting down, put our heads together, and we got to come up with something.
Got to.
Here we go, man.
Here we go. Hey, we come back, man. We're gonna talk with Demetrius some more, man, about his Georgia days and his football days, and because we're a sports show. But we also can dump diving in the middle of the ocean too, boy. That's what we do. It's the Crush on Sensation Station Network.
You want to see who's in the network?
Don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day.
Follow us on Instagram at Sensation Station Network. We're the nation's urban station. Radio, not dumbed down.
I am an American soldier.
I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place finish first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit.
I will never leave a fallen comrade.
I am disciplined.
I am disciplined.
Physically and mentally tough. Trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
Man, we still here with a man, Keon Carpenter, man. So, Keon, let's talk about it, man.
I just feel like when we go out as women, in particular, we are so insecure at some point.
Winning is designed to avoid feelings of losing and failure. People who are emotionally weak have to be conscious and have to admit their weaknesses. So imagine your son at 1 o'clock in the morning. Where should he be at 1 o'clock in the morning?
He should be at home, at least.
In his bed.
In his bed at 1 o'clock.
Or playing a game.
If you have a prayer request, by all means, you can always let us know from time to time. We're here every Saturday on the Taste of Tradition.
On Sensation Station Network.
Radio not dumbed down.
In 50 feet, turn left. Why are you driving so slowly?
After a few drinks, I'm taking it slow.
Well, you're not fooling the cop behind you.
What?
Get ready to pay in 0.1 miles.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This is Amar Batman Carroll. You listen to The Crush, the only sports radio show that they're going to keep it real in the A on Sensation Station Network.
And we're back, still doing our crushing interview with our man, Demetrius. I'm sorry, Representative.
Hey, man.
I like this song right
there.
Yeah. So you played back in the day, man, with the University of Georgia. Had some great years. You played for Vince Dooley, man.
Yes,
One
sir.
of the last times that there wasn't. How was it playing for Coach Dooley?
Man, Coach Dooley was he was a good guy. You know, pretty much he stood on his word. If he told you he was going to do something, he did it. And he was just old school, man. Just something about being old school. We would have those 2-a-day practices, and if it wasn't going right, he'll make us go in and change, okay, after 2 a day, and then come back out.
Start it over.
You know, take off all your clothes.
I believe in it.
One of the guys from California said, "Is he serious?" I said, "You better take your stuff off."
I believe in it. I believe in it.
Yeah.
So, hey, I'm sorry, man. So you had something, man. I'm about to jump all in.
I did.
Well, go ahead, though. I'm jumping all in there, man. You know. feel like he's my cousin or something. He played like
I see. Yeah. So the State of the Union at Athens just made the transition from Mark Richt, who you said great guy,
really good guy,
to Kirby Smart coming in now. What are your expectations now? Now that the Richt era is finally over in Athens.
Well, it's not just my evaluation. It's what he's brought in to do. Anybody who wins at a percentage like Mark Richt, he controls the whole NCAA with wins. I mean, who's won better than Mark Richt? I mean, they won 10 games this year, and he's gone. He's won 10 games the last 10 years. Any program I know of that wins 10 games, you're not losing any jobs. But when you don't win the big one, and they see everybody else walking around with this champagne on their hands.
And that's the question. The question with Georgia, and I always ask people of Georgia, are you trying to be more like a program like Alabama or Ohio State? Or the Ohio State, I'm sorry. Or the Ohio State. Or are you trying to just be a good 10-win team?
Well, I think with the new hire, I think we're trying to move to that level.
Right.
Because, as you say, Coach Smart has won at the highest level. And so what other person would you bring in to win a national championship than the person who's won it before? When you get to that level, there's not too much difference in the coaches that win the big ones. If the wheel is not broke, you don't need to try to fix it. You know what I mean? Just get on that thing and ride.
Let me just say this.
Yes, sir.
Now, here's my issue, my only issue with Georgia. And, being from Atlanta growing up, I was a UGA fan, and I'm still a UGA fan. Let me just say this. My only problem with Mark Richt is his inability in those big games. Big games like Alabama, Boise State. Remember that game here in the Dome? Yeah. Boise State. Those big games, Alabama in the SEC championship game, you up 14 points, fourth quarter, you got to seal the deal, Mark. Yeah. That's your chance. Okay?
Absolutely.
That's my only issue with Coach Richt. And I think the difference between him and Kirby Smart is I don't know what Kirby going to do as a head coach because this is his first head coaching gig.
Right.
And to me, he's no different than Will Muschamp because remember, 4 years ago, everybody wanted Will Muschamp. He was like the next great defensive coordinator. To me, that's who Kirby Smart is. But we'll see when it comes to that game day coaching, and he's going to have to go out and get a quarterback. That's my other problem with Mark Richt because when you look at the guys that come out of Georgia, you're talking about Cam Newton. You're talking about my man over at Clemson. These boys from Georgia.
Right down the street.
Right down the street. So I don't understand
how they getting out
of state. And I know Cam was heavily recruited by Georgia, but as a tight end.
Yes.
So, but
and I think that's at the end of the day, that's what got Rick fired. It wasn't he was a 10-win guy, but Georgia never played for a national title.
And they got the talent.
Yeah.
They loaded with talent.
Yeah.
That to me, that's what kind of bothered everybody. You look at the NFL littered with UGA guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a lot of them played on the rig.
Yeah. Right. Absolutely. Well, hey, you're not telling me anything that I don't.
Right. I'm sure you talking about all the time.
Same passion.
I'm sure you had to hear it all the time.
Passion
but like as alumni, and you guys have to, like I kid Bob all the time. When you guys like go to schools like you guys went to, and you got partners that went to rival schools, it got to hurt to see them walk around that they don't want, and they looking at you like, y'all can't win the big one. Right. Y'all can't win the big one.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. It hurts. I mean, being a real bulldog, man. It's a lot of us that chew that gunpowder, man. We had that gunpowder in us. Now you may beat us, but the next game you're gonna lose because we didn't beat you up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. We didn't win at you like we gave it our all. And I can't say that those guys really did that these last few years. I didn't see a lot of gunpowder out there on the field.
Because he was a good guy, man. He was a good guy. Let me ask you this, and I always want to ask a guy who played under Vince Dooley. Because Vince did win 1 out of 25 years. Do you believe in today's time that Vince could have survived in these type of situations?
If he was cloned and came back, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
He was a hard-nosed guy. He would fight you at every end. And as you can see, the teams take on the mantra of the coaches.
Right. Mm-hmm. Oh.
If you're a fighter, they're going to fight to the end. Just look at the coaches and look how their teams perform. You don't have to be a hoorah out of your mind, but you got to have some type of grit. I'm a man of God, but I'll fight you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, Peter cut your ear off. He was disciple.
Well,
come on now.
Well, I think outside of Chiswick, I think all the other guys. I think Chiswick just got the right guy for 1 year down in Auburn.
Man,
you know,
it
was kind of easy when you got the best player.
Cam Newton just happened to come to you.
Fell in his arms.
No, but they did the same thing with our defensive back. Y'all forgot about that?
Yeah, but he ain't win it.
Well, you know, he got there.
Yeah,
they got there.
Yeah.
Over there, they went all the way to the championship with the Cat.
Yeah.
But
they
again,
did.
Georgia, they went all the way to the championship game with him.
Come on,
but he won the quarterback at Georgia. He was a DB.
I know, but he was all-American. He was all should have been Florida State.
Yeah, they had the game won.
And was all-American at the DB too. How about that?
Yeah. Yes, he was.
He's first team.
I looked at the Georgia game this week and I was like, man, look at all that talent out there. Leonard
They load the talent.
Floyd,
Jennings. Talent's not an issue.
Running backs out of this world. I was looking like.
Well, you see, McKenzie transferring.
No, is he?
No, man, come on, man. Glaze, I need you to do some read, man.
Hey, I read about all these fires today, man.
Get where you transferring to.
Where you going?
Miami.
Do you?
Of course.
Why not? Why not? That's the only way you'll be able to play next year.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Big news. He makes sure you break stuff, man.
Hey, man. I'm a nerd, man. Don't tell nobody I'm a nerd, but man, I just read all day, man.
Hey, we're getting rich to this. When we come back, it's Sensation Station Network. We got some more Demetrius. I got to ask him about some of them players he played with, man. He played with Bill Goldberg. That Goldberg.
Yeah. Tim Worley.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
that was my room dog.
Hey, we'll talk about that when we come back. Stay.
You know you're listening to the dopest show on the airwaves, right?
You're my boy!
It's the Crush.
SSNATL.com. Thank you, sir.
Green light. Hey, girl. School zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Coming to Tampa Bay, I said we want to win a Super Bowl, and I believe we will.
From IamSecond.com.
We came close, but never really did win that championship.
Former NFL head coach Tony Dungy.
At the end of my 6th year, I was fired, and it was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Next year, I'm in Indianapolis, get to the playoffs, but get knocked out again. And for the next couple of years, it's the same thing. Everyone is saying Colts are never going to win one. And I did wonder, why didn't it pan out the way I thought it would? But I determined that I had to have Christ first, and that everything else came below that, including my own desires. The next year, that ended up being our year to go to the Super Bowl and win it, and it was a wonderful feeling. Every decision I make, I'm going to make it through the lens of Jesus Christ, and He'd guide us to that ultimate victory. I'm Tony Dungy, and I am second.
Vince Lombardi once said that it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. Some of us think that taking our lives to the next level, both personally and professionally, is a confusing and complicated process. Guess what? It's not, and I can prove it. My book, Truisms, will show you how living your life by rules that are so self-evident and obvious, you'll say, I knew that. This powerful yet short, detailed bestseller is on sale right now, under $10. Go to michaelmcfadden.com. That's michaelmcfadden.com, and let Truisms help you to the next level. Yo, it's your boy Michael McFadden. If you hear my voice right now, that means you're tuned in to The Crush on Sensation Station Network. Shout out to them Cowboys. Not for real. Maceo Glaze, what up?
And we're back. Shout out to Mike McFadden, man, doing the morning show every Monday through Friday right here on Sensation Station Network.
I'm going to come win Joy's lunch one day.
From 7 to 9. Him and Joy.
Yeah. Hey, man, real quick, shout out to our teammate, Mel Johnson, always checking in.
What he doing? What's up, Mel?
Hey, man, young Mel got recruited. You remember, Mel got recruited as a DB.
Yeah.
Mel had the ugliest number in the world, man. Mel out there wearing 34.
Oh, no.
Mel showed up wearing 34. Yeah. And so he had to coerce them folk to get over there, get back over to Wide Out, man. So he played his freshman year at Wide Out. Number 34 in your program, ladies and gentlemen.
34.
Mel Jackson.
At Wide Out would have been you.
Yeah, man, I had to get you, Mel.
Hey, we talked about numbers for a minute, man, because we talked to Bobby earlier. We were talking about you 88 at one time, right? Then you went to 8.
Well, when I went to my freshman year, I had him at 39. Oh. I know. I receiver got out that number. 39. I said, oh, no.
What number did you, I think I remember, what number were you at Georgia and then when you got to the pro?
I was 53, and I went from 53 to 50. They asked too much for the 53. You know what I mean? It was too much money. Too much money to buy that jersey. You know what I mean? I wasn't making that much. You know. That's what he asked for. I couldn't do it.
Because you went to the Jets first, right?
Yes, sir.
And 53 then what? I don't
know. But he was asking for too much money.
Yeah,
but it's always crazy the stories you hear about how those guys had to give up the numbers.
Give up the
like
numbers,
how
man.
Dion bought the guy when he got to Dallas. He bought the guy a BMW and a year supply of Pampers, so he can get 21.
That
Absolutely.
number.
Well, you can have this.
Well, you can have 21 quick.
I tell y'all something quick. I went to Redskins. I had number 80 doing mini camps. So I'm good. I got number 80, and I got number 80, so I'm good. Alvin Harper gets cut from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I come in the first day of training camp.
Then I changed the number already.
I'm number 19. I got an attitude. I like, man, I ain't even unpack. I said, what? They done gave the man my number, and he was over the hill. I'm like,
when he went to the Redskins, he about done. Yeah, man.
I'm like,
because he went from Cowboy to Tampa
Bay,
and then he went to Washington.
Shouldn't have never left Dallas. Bum.
Right, exactly.
You bum. Trying to go be a number 1 dude, you will always be Michael Irvin's sidekick, man.
Point blank.
Live with it.
Right.
Crazy, man.
As a Demetrius man playing at Georgia, we didn't want to jump in. We got a minute left, so who was that defense y'all had was pretty good back then, man.
Yeah, we called ourselves the Junkyard Dogs. It was actually done before we got there. We just kept the legacy going.
Yeah.
We had some real radical guys, man. You guys heard of the wrestler Bill Goldberg?
Oh yeah.
Man, we used to have a great time together.
Was he really that crazy as a player? He was that crazy?
Yeah, I didn't really know Jews played football. He's one of the biggest Jewish guys I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, but he was really good.
So he was always yoked up like that, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was diesel. He was hair. He had hair all on his back and everything. He like a little bear.
All right, man. We're about to take another quick break, man. We got some more.
You got to get that college football, baby.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
It's all getting heated.
We got to get it, boy.
Hey, man, we also got a special thing coming up during the rundown with Tygtal. We got to tell y'all about that, so stay with us, man. It's the Crush.
You want to see who's in the network?
Don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with Babe all day.
Follow us on Instagram at Sensation Station Network. We're the nation's urban station. Radio, not dumbed down.
So, I'm a dog, and I just got adopted by this new human guy, and I'm starting to wonder how he got along without me. I mean, okay, something as simple as walking around the block. He's got this leash thing, and he puts me on one end and him on the other, and I'm just taking him around. I think he's afraid of getting lost. Without that leash and me guiding him along, I don't think he'd find his way back home. But it's kind of cute.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Are you thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement. Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know they're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step.
You can improve your future. You can do this. I know you can.
You need to start pushing yourself.
Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life. Hurry up. Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Killer Mike, Killer Kill from the Ville. You're checking me out right now on the Sensation Station Network. Make sure you tune in, suckers.
Big shout out to Killer Mike, man. That's our family, man. Killer still doing them big things. Saw he was over the holidays, man. Run the Jewels were doing that thing. Love those albums. You back with the Crush, man. We got peoples in here with us, Demetrius Douglass and Bobby Olive. Real quick, before we go to our next break, before we go into the rundown, real quick, favorite game you played that you can remember at the University of Georgia?
Man, I played in so many, but it has to be two. It can't be just one. But we played against Michigan State. We were just talking about it during the break. Playing against Andre Rise and Tony Manders. It was a really memorable game. But the game that really changed my whole career is the game down in Florida, down in Georgia, Florida, down in the swamp, where I shut down Emmitt Smith. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You know, that was real.
That would make you an All-American right there.
Yes,
right
yes sir.
Let's show that to everybody. Let's show the clips to everybody.
Yeah, we need to see them. Yeah, we need to see them definitely.
Explain that rivalry a little bit, man, because people don't understand. Georgia, Florida was something else, man.
Man, back when I played, well, when we played back in that time, man, when you come in the stadium, you just smell alcohol. Now they've changed things. And all that.
It was a cocktail
party. The real cocktail party, man. I mean, the day before, you can really get a contact. The day before the game. Because they partied all around the stadium, man, and it was a great experience, man. I mean, it was so electric in the stadium and just playing in that atmosphere. If you couldn't really get up for that game, you really didn't have no moxie in you anyway. You know
was the game at a neutral site at that time?
Yeah, it was down in Jacksonville.
Okay.
In Jacksonville.
At the Gator Bowl then.
Because they did 1 year where they were remodeling and they did a home and home.
Yeah, to say
right.
Yeah,
say
60 on one.
The year when Lindsey Scott caught that touchdown, that was at Georgia.
No, that was in Gator. That was down there too.
Oh, they was in Florida.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. They had the white jersey. That's right. That's right.
Run, Lindsey, run!
Right. Buck Baloo, number 8.
Buck Baloo.
Wow.
So, Bobby, I want to ask you this too. Favorite game that you had playing in college?
My favorite game?
Yeah.
Well, probably my first game ever. We played West Virginia. They had Major Harris, the quarterback. Major Harris
chopped that
was my
up,
first college game. Man, I was scared, and I had him a 39.
That triple option was going on.
3 yards in cloud that day.
That dude.
Man, I was nervous. I mean, that was my favorite game. I was nervous, man. I just remember getting in the game, man. They were like, man, just run a go route. So, you know, I got my first collegiate catch, my actual first game. So that was the biggest game for me.
Wow.
It stands out in my mind.
Wow.
That's very dope, man.
Yeah, man.
You love athletes, man. Love sports, man.
Yeah, man. So, you guys probably played in two of the biggest rivalries in the country.
Yes.
Michigan,
I would
Ohio
argue
State.
I played in the biggest rivalry.
I don't know about that. We talking about apples and oranges.
Georgia, Florida review.
Well, we you know, the South was really football. The North was known for basketball. So you know, and they really didn't play but 2 games a year. You know what I'm saying? Either Michigan and maybe Michigan State. The SEC, you may get beat every week. You know what I mean? It's just that type of competition.
We're going to jump into that too a little bit
okay.
later.
Okay. I just let them have that. For now, I'm going to let them have it.
You ain't going to let them have it.
I'm going to let them have it.
Hold that off. Hey, man, we got to take another quick break, man. Then we're going to do it to the Crush rundown. So, because we're going to talk about that a little bit more.
I got some of the college football notes, boy. Lord have mercy, man. Let's talk.
It's 9 o'clock hour. We got to do the rundown, man. We do a show, man. Come on, man.
I know it, man. You know I just get geeked up.
Yeah, I know it's 2000.
I'm a diva, man.
Yeah.
Wide receiver.
Well, we just thought about the linebackers, receivers on this. Hey,
you already
man,
know.
We'll be right back right after this, guys.
You know you're listening to the dopest show on the airwaves, right?
You're my boy!
It's the Crush.
SSNATL.com. Thank you, sir.
Coming to Tampa Bay, I said we want to win a Super Bowl, and I believe we will.
From IamSecond.com.
We came close, but never really did win that championship.
Former NFL head coach Tony Dungy.
At the end of my 6th year, I was fired, and it was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Next year, I'm in Indianapolis, get to the playoffs, but get knocked out again. And for the next couple of years, it's the same thing. Everyone is saying Colts are never going to win one. And I did wonder, why didn't it pan out the way I thought it would? But I determined that I had to have Christ first. And that everything else came below that, including my own desires. The next year, that ended up being our year to go to the Super Bowl and win it, and it was a wonderful feeling. Every decision I make, I'm going to make it through the lens of Jesus Christ, and He'd guide us to that ultimate victory. I'm Tony Dungy, and I am second.
Vince Lombardi once said that it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. Some of us think that taking our lives to the next level, both personally and professionally, is a confusing and complicated process. Guess what? It's not, and I can prove it. My book, Truisms, will show you how living your life by rules that are so self-evident and obvious, you'll say, I knew that. This powerful yet short, detailed bestseller is on sale right now, under $10. Go to michaelmcfadden.com. That's michaelmcfadden.com, and let Truisms help you to the next level.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This is Judge Hatchett, and you're listening to The Crush on SSNATL.com.
Every time I hear that Judge Hatchett, man, I have to start laughing a little bit. But we back with the Crush off the hook. Yeah,
in between commercial breaks, off the hook.
She had us quiet in here like we was in class.
Dude, I'm talking about a straight trash talk.
Yeah. Hey, man, we're going into the Crush Rundown, brought to you by Parish Capital. At Parish Capital, we can help you achieve your financial goals by providing high-quality advisory services and making smart investment decisions. Go to parishcapital.com. That's P-A-R-R-I-S-H, capital with the A.com for more information. Going into the Crush Rundown, where we go through those topics that may not quite make it through the show. Make sure you want to start it off.
Man, yes, can I please start?
Go ahead, bro.
I appreciate that, man. Florida DB, Brother Hargraves, man, he declared for the NFL draft today, man.
Really?
Projected as the first defensive back to go off the board.
Wow.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either.
Man, I don't know. You watched that Michigan game?
I did.
Okay.
I did, but you know what I saw in that game?
Michigan go? You see that on?
Yeah, I think he
all over that.
I think he checked out.
Yeah, he did check out.
I think he got the beans. I think he got the beans on campus already.
Let me ask you about that. Your guys played in these bowl games. Mm-hmm. How hard would it be for kids who are about to go to the next level to be like, man, it's a business decision right now.
And I ain't playing for nothing.
You know what? I got to give Urban Meyer some credit because he got his boys up to play. We got like a bunch of NFL prospects this year.
I got the numbers for you.
He really got them boys ready to play, and I give him credit for that.
Because that got to be hard. You know you about to be drafted. You playing in this game, and you don't want to get taken out by no swashbuckler who ain't ready to ball.
Especially when Zeke ran on that bowl game.
He was a true freshman.
He know he finna go get paid.
Yeah, he did.
It's a different kid, though. It's a different kid than when we played.
Yeah.
You know, this was our life. This is how we got out. We was playing to play the game.
Yeah.
Like Coach said, a man, play the game like it's your last game.
Yeah.
And these kids now, it's a different mantra. They're all about the money.
With so many people in the ear, too, though.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of cats in the ear. You really want to go out there and risk that?
Right.
Because tearing the ACL in a game like this, you go from a first rounder to a fourth, fifth, or sixth.
Unless you're a freak like Todd Gurley.
Yeah, Gurley was good.
Gurley was that dude.
That's a different breed.
Exactly. Yeah, they don't make it like that.
They don't come like that.
Yeah, God just like, you it.
Where did he go, though? Where did he go again?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. University of Georgia. Oh, Bulldogs in the house.
What you got, Glaze?
Real quick, man, Marshawn said he going to play this week, man. Wild card. Seattle Seahawks. When Sean said, I will be ready to go for this wild card game this weekend. He's going to make a difference. Seattle's very scary. We're going to talk a lot of NFL tomorrow. Why I got y'all, but they're a very scary team because Russell is playing out of his mind right now.
Yeah.
And he when Graham went down, everybody was like, Russell got freer. He took over the team.
He can sing, too.
Yeah. We found that out there. His goodies and everything. He having a good time.
Hey, man, that guy, he shouldn't be that talented.
He got looks, talent, everything. Man.
He got good habits. That's somebody else's work, man. That's somebody else's work, man.
Stop it.
Oh, my God.
What you got, Mason?
Hey, man, Ole Miss wide receiver Laquan Treadwell said, I'm done.
Done, son.
I'm headed to the NFL, and just kudos to this kid, man. tragic knee injury last year, worked his way back like a dog.
One of the worst I've ever seen for him to come back and like he didn't miss a step.
Didn't miss a beat, man. First round money.
We're going to talk about the game, and then when we talk about college football.
Top 10 pick. I can do
We're going to talk about the game that he played this weekend, but when we get into college football, but the boy just ain't.
He's a dog.
You don't even know. It don't even like he injured himself at all last
Couldn't even
year.
tell.
Grown man. He's a grown man out there.
And he's Jerry Rice's nephew. Did y'all know that?
Didn't know that.
Yes,
Didn't know that. Jerry Rice's nephew.
Yep.
There it is.
Runs in the family.
that explains it then.
There you go.
What you got, Glaze?
Real quick, man, we talked about it. Word out of San Francisco, a couple of guys, your guy Chip Kelly and Holmgren, and there may be a few other names, or some of the guys they're talking about replacing.
Mike Holmgren?
Yeah.
He say he want to come back.
Out of 49ers.
Uh-oh.
49ers they look like they took the year off. They had to try to get something just to get away from Harbaugh for a minute. Because they knew they had other things. I know they knew Chip was going to get fired, but they was waiting for other big-time coaches to come available.
I guarantee you USC 38 hot that they hired that guy. Because if
you
they had known Chip Kelly would have got fired, they would never took the tag off that dude.
Yeah.
Because that would have been his destination. That'd been perfect for Chip Kelly.
Yeah, man.
No, I beg to differ because, USC, man, they downhill like them dogs, man. They downhill pro offense. And he run that little scatter stuff. You know what I mean? That little scatter move.
You call it spray and scatter.
Hey, he run that stuff that makes you light.
Yeah.
I played.
I'm going to get 15 touches.
What?
In all kind of ways, too.
Yeah. And this story right here for Bobby, because you know what I'm saying? I had the exact numbers for him. 7 Buckeyes have declared for the NFL draft.
They loaded.
So far.
Yeah. And that's what they said. Me and you had this conversation all the time. Dude, when you recruit the way Urban Meyer recruit, bye.
But you got to keep in mind, a lot of those guys were there when he got there.
Yeah.
The guys that's coming out right now, they were there when he got there.
Yeah.
So,
if you notice, all these guys are tweeting out now and giving shout-out to Coach Trussell.
He
brought him in.
There it is.
Right.
Come on now.
But Urban did win a couple of them.
Yeah, he did direct them right, though.
Them seniors to win 50 games. They tied the record between them and
play. It's plug and play.
Two big games.
And you can tell 2 teams that never really sweat. It's 3 teams that really don't, but the 2 teams that really don't sweat when Players League, Alabama,
right?
The Ohio State.
That's right. Plug and play.
We'll see you.
Yeah, we'll see you.
It's plug and play.
Real quick, man. Sad news out of Carolina. Tillman tore his ACL. Man.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I saw that.
Oh, I like Peanut too, man.
Yeah, I like it.
I hate it when he did it, man.
I think Carolina probably need to give us some credit.
Dude, I ain't gonna say nothing, but when first time we came in that camp,
yeah, I think we changed the atmosphere.
15-1.
When Tommy Davis cussed you out like what he did in the locker room,
I didn't know he was gonna take a picture with it. He smiled in the picture.
But he sure got at you.
He's like, "Oh, you Falcon fan?"
Yeah. You see when I said them Cowboys, you see what he did though. He respect the rings. Yeah. He said something under his breath.
That's why they beat the brakes off y'all though.
I guess that's right.
But where that guy from though?
Oh, okay, let's keep
UGA.
If you missed the Alamo Bowl, you missed the best bowl game this season. TCU 31 unanswered in overtime to win the Alamo Bowl.
Yeah, I turned it off halftime, man. I went and got me some water and stuff. I turned it off.
I'm breaking my eyes. It was a game.
Vernon Adams went down. Yep. Think about this. Oregon had 354 yards of total offense in the first half, 19 yards in the second half, total offense.
Oh, my.
Wow. That was actually, some say, Steve, just look. You know how you got that noise in the background? You ain't really watching it no more?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm watching the game like, 34-10.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. It kept going and it kept going. When
against the backup quarterback
for
TCU.
Bram Kohlhausen. He is forever a legend now.
When he got injured and rolled himself back out there, he hopped back out there.
Man. When class started next week, you better have your jersey on. Walk around.
Wear your jersey.
Because you that guy. Trevon Morgan. Pack your room up. You done, son.
Yeah. I would walk around with my jersey on with the name on the back and just all in class. Might stand on the wall for a while.
And a funny story about that game. His mom wanted a sideline pass. He had to dish out another $100 and buy a pass from an Oregon coach. so his mom can get sideline pass. So that's $100 well spent.
She saw her son.
Well spent to see your son ball like that. When nobody gave TCU a chance. Once Trevon got them charges,
Yeah, it was all over it.
And fool, why you not in your room?
Yeah. We ain't talking about Trevon.
And they star receivers out too.
Yeah.
TCU.
Hey, I'm telling you, when the lights are on and you can play, he got some moxie. He got some moxie in him.
He opened a lot of NFL eyes.
Yes, sir.
With that one game right there.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, man, before we go to break, before we do our station identification, a year ago today, man, one of my favorite sportscasters of all time passed away, Stuart Scott. He just changed the landscape of sportscasting.
Cooler than the other side of the pillar.
Journalism by itself.
Yeah, man. He made it cool to want to do stuff like
everybody. If you didn't have no Stuart Scott story, if you didn't like Stuart Scott, people always tell you, I like Stuart. I'm like, dude, you don't like sports, man.
Yeah, man.
Must be better because he's on the road.
Yeah, must be better, baby.
Big shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
His daughters, if you go out and look for his daughters, they did a special way of remembering their dad, man. Big shout out to Stuart. Rest in peace, my brother. Love him. Hey, real quick, man, before we go, the 8 playoff games are set. We talk about it more again tomorrow, man. The wild card. Bengals, Steelers.
The Steelers had, man, the Jets had one job. I hate the Steelers,
Texas, Kansas City. We got the Redskins versus Green Bay, and you got the Minnesota Vikings versus the Seahawks.
Coach Chip, get off that treadmill, boy. You ain't doing that.
Hey, stay with us. We're going to do a quick station identification. This is the Crush on Sensation Station Network.
The dream of the future, brought to reality by
Sensation Station Network.
Now we come to the special feature of our program.
Sensation Station Network.
Hey, we're back. Still doing a rundown right now. Make sure you got more stories, man.
Oh, man, I got a great story, man. 3 teams with 5 wins won bowl games this season.
Wow.
Minnesota, Nebraska, and San Jose State.
2 Big Ten schools.
Why you going to slide it in there like that?
I just want to throw that in there.
But what's funny about this story is the fact that you're supposed to win 6 to become bowl eligible.
Right. Absolutely.
It's too many bowl games.
What do you think about
when you're
that?
asking 5 teams with 5 wins to get in the bowl game, that's too many. It's too many bowl games. What do you think about these number bowl
Well, you have a bowl. It's called the Tax Slayer Bowl.
Uh-oh.
Too many bowl games.
Oh. And who played in it?
Minnesota. From the Big Ten. Illinois played in the bowl game. They won 5 games.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Well, those 3 5-win teams, they won games. Yeah. They won bowl games.
Yeah. It's all about revenue.
Yeah. It's all about revenue. And
we need some consolidation or something.
Yeah. We enjoyed our bowl we went to, though. The Celebration Bowl was out the chain, man.
HBCU. Yeah, man.
Bowls are different now, man. Them gifts now, tell them, hey, them gifts now are way different.
Man, you see what LSU got? They got each player got like boots. Like real boots. Like custom boots.
Yeah, I did that too though. I played in the Sun Bowl, man. We went to the Tony Llama store. Got some custom made boots. I still got them on my mama house. Down in Juarez, Mexico.
Juarez, Mexico.
Still talking about it.
Yeah. Erica talking about it was a Motel 6 bowl.
Right.
Motel 6 bowl.
Motel 6 bowl.
Whoa. Wow.
Boy, y'all funny, man. Real quick, man. The draft order has been released for the 19th.
How about them Cowboys?
At number 1, you got them Titans. Number 2, of course, the Browns. Number 3, the Chargers. Number 4. Say it again, man.
How about them Cowboys?
I said number 4, man. Hold on. I got to pull it up a little bit. I'm missing my number 5.
Well, how'd they get the number 4 on the draft thing, though? I'm trying to figure that out.
Man, we had a bad season.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Jacksonville, number 5. Number 6, the Ravens.
Them Falcons way over there at 17. Y'all ain't going to get nobody at 17.
We're going to trade up. We're going to trade up.
San Francisco at number 7.
Oh, boy.
Dolphins at 8. You got number 9. You got the Buccaneers. 10, the Giants. Wait a minute. That's 2 teams out of the East in the top 10. Number 11, the Bears. 12, New Orleans.
Showed a lot of Super Bowls in that East, though. Yeah, but only 1 in the South. 2 in the South.
13, you got the Eagles. That's the 3 teams out of the East in the top 13. You got the Raiders at 14.
They the only team don't have no championship in the East.
Rams at 15. Lions at 16. Falcons at 17.
No Super Bowls.
Colts at 18.
1 Super Bowl.
Bills at 19.
4 Super Bowl losses in a row.
And 20, the Jets.
Some good dudes on that team, though, man.
one Super Bowl.
The Jets, 10-6.
They had one job.
They had
one
the
freaking
playoffs
job
in their hand.
Ryan Fitzpatrick,
quarterback.
Ryan Fitzpatrick finally played like we thought he was going to play.
He played like Ryan Fitzpatrick.
He played like Ryan Fitzpatrick.
And again, Leotis McKelvin, I know you listen tonight, homeboy. Listen. All you had to do was drop the freaking ball, man. Y'all wasn't going to the playoffs, man.
Makes sense.
They let Rex Ryan rib them up for that, man.
I think Rex beat the Jets twice, right? Did he beat
He
them twice?
did.
Rex beat the Jets twice.
Hey, man.
He beat his old team twice.
That's
The press conference coach champion.
He
going to win a press conference now. He ain't going to win no championship. He going to win a press conference.
Can you imagine that locker room when he talking about, thank you guys. I sure didn't want them to go to playoffs.
Yeah, that's right. Hey.
I sure didn't want them to go.
One job, man.
The Jets.
So y'all didn't want Todd Bowles to go to the playoffs?
I did.
I did.
Yeah. He had it in his control.
I like Mike Tomlin, too, now. I really like Mike Tomlin.
I can't say I like Mike Tomlin coach Pittsburgh Steelers. I hate the Steelers.
I like Mike too.
I got a lot of love for Neil O'Donnell, though. He gave us that fifth championship.
Yeah, he did.
He hand-delivered that thing.
Larry Brown really liked
Oh, but he got paid. Larry Brown still spending that money.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah, Larry Brown
Do you
still
blame
got
him? Larry knew when he got that check, he like, man, I ain't spending it fast at all.
Now that first interception, I was like, okay, but that second one,
I think we was in the dorm watching that game, and he threw it.
Hey, man, look, and it was so funny. I was living in Charlotte. Yancey Thigpen used to come through my store all the time. I said, Yancey, you wasn't nowhere near it. He said, hey, man, you got to be a Cowboy fan. I ain't shopping in here no more.
Hey, man, when we come back, man, we going to really, man. The Crush Rundown was brought to you by Parish Capital. At Parish Capital, we help you achieve your financial goals by providing high-quality advisory service and making smart investment decisions. Go to parishcapital.com for more information. When we come back, we jump into really. Stay with us. It's The Crush.
You know you're listening to the dopest show on the airwaves, right?
You're my boy!
It's the Crush.
On SSNATL.com. Thank you, sir.
Man, we still here with a man, Keon Carpenter, man. So, Keon, let's talk about it, man.
I just feel like when we go out as women, in particular, we are so insecure at some point.
Winning is designed to avoid feelings of losing and failure. People who are emotionally weak have to be conscious and have to admit their weaknesses.
So imagine your son at 1 o'clock in the morning. Where should he be at 1 o'clock in the morning?
He should be at home, at least.
In his bed.
In his bed at 1 o'clock.
Or playing a game.
If you have a prayer request, by all means, you can always let us know from time to time. We're here every Saturday on the Taste of Tradition.
On Sensation Station Network.
Radio not dumbed down.
In 50 feet, turn left. Why are you driving so slowly?
After a few drinks, I'm taking it slow.
Well, you're not fooling the cop behind you.
What?
Get ready to pay in 0.1 miles.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
It takes 12 years to create a graduate. It takes about the same time to create a dropout. And at the end of the day, the difference between a child becoming one or the other could be you. So United Way is asking you to make a pledge. Tutor a child who needs help. Mentor a kid who needs someone on their side. Volunteer to read to children. Because when a child advances, we all advance. Be a reader, tutor or mentor. Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United. Take the pledge now at liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is Coach Greg Thompson. Tune in to The Crush on the SSNATL.com.
Really, Crush fans? This is the section of the show where we question the intelligence of our sports brethren. Yeah, we're going into really, man, where we questioning the intelligence of our brethren. I got a few, but make sure you want to start this one off, man.
Can the wide out go first?
Go ahead, wide out.
Dallas Cowboys. Wow. Really, Jerry. Really, Jerry. We had Kellen Moore. That other bum, Whedon, who going to the playoffs.
He going to the playoffs.
And that other bum, Castle.
Matt Castle.
That's the best we could do with signing quarterbacks, Jerry. I am shocked and appalled at my 4-12 season, Jerry.
You know what's funny makes you say that? You see who the Colts picked up this week at their quarterback?
Yeah, man, they picked up Freeman.
Josh Freeman.
Yeah, he did okay.
He been out for 2 years.
One more time, Jerry Jones. Really. Alabama won more games in Texas Stadium than we did this year.
Man.
Really, Jerry Jones.
Wow.
I'm sad.
Well, you know, I look back in my old notebook, Maceo, when we started the NFL season, and I said the Falcons would be 7-9 this year. So you would think, as being 8-8, I'd be excited. Nah, man.
You not.
Because you go 5-0, you get kind of thinking different.
Y'all swag was out to the roof. Y'all 5-0. Yeah, I remember.
But at least I wanted to finish 9-7 by beating the Saints. We was up 17, tied 17-17.
Yeah, that would have been nice to beat the Saints.
Oh, man, at home.
That would have been a nice win.
Back-to-back against Carolina, against them.
That good old robber coverage, baby. You gotta let it.
And I saw it, and I was like, man, we're going to drive down this field. Julio is hot as fish grease right now.
Ryder dropped that flag route.
Oh, he dropped the big time.
He dropped the deep 7 route.
He dropped the big time. Yeah. But then I saw it. We ran a little quick 3-step drop. Boy coming out the backfield, and like you say, the robber route.
No, if nobody in my area, my eyes go immediately to the quarterback. Oh, look who he looking at.
He looking right at the running back.
Get that.
And Matt threw it.
Yeah, man.
And it was late because it was behind him.
Yeah.
I understand. There's a lot of Matt Ryan lovers in the world.
Yeah.
But you got one.
I can't wait till tomorrow.
You got to read that, man.
Because you talking subliminal. I can't wait till tomorrow. You talking to one Matt Ryan lover.
No, there's a lot of them.
Okay.
My Facebook blew up to my, you got to blame Shanahan on that.
Okay.
Really? I'm just going to say really Falcons.
Okay.
Really Falcons.
8-8.
What you got, Maceo?
Really Dez Bryant. Really Dez. We fought for you to not get franchised and sign you to this ridiculous amount of money. And you decide to need an IV, break your foot, buy a monkey, and miss the last 2 games of the season. What a dog get, Dez.
Oh, ain't no dog. It's a monkey.
Just last year, Julio Jones wasn't even mentioned as a top 5 receiver. Now you not mentioned as a top 5 receiver. Do the money really do that to these guys?
Yeah, pockets get fat.
Some of us. Depends on who.
Really, Dez Bryant. I'm just shocked and appalled, man. I'm depressed, man.
Yeah.
As y'all can tell, I'm depressed.
Man, this story just came out, man, and I thought the cat was making a good run around coming back, but Maurice correct. Who was arrested for OVI after refusing a blood alcohol test in Ohio today.
Hey, man.
I saw that. I didn't want to say nothing.
I mean, it's a really, but it's kind of a, he was putting, I thought
he was doing really good.
Really
man.
good,
man. He had a nice program. He was a
motivational speaker.
He was very good motivational.
Yeah,
he was going around, man, talking to these juvenile kids and, just going to the different schools and stuff, and going to different communities, doing a great job. Real positive
guy, man. Yeah.
Telling his story.
And then you do this. Come on, man.
Just let this be another message, Maurice.
Come on, man. You got to build on this.
Yeah.
But the thing that you just sad about when you hear these stories, they always gonna go back and pull up everything he's done wrong.
Yep.
All the stuff he's done good gets washed to the side because of this issue. Now they got to go all the way back. 2002, he did this, and all that. And
Goosing, baby.
It sells papers, baby.
Yeah. He spent 3.5 years in prison on robbery. Now they bringing all this stuff back up because of this incident. So
it sells paper.
What you got, Mace?
Really Falcon fans. Just last week, y'all was dab on them folk, and we won our Super Bowl.
I think we did, Mace. That was it.
And then y'all dropped this to the Saints. And now y'all, at least we beat the Panthers.
If you're a Falcon fan, you don't say that. You lose to the Saints.
That's what I heard.
When you lose to the Saints,
that's what I heard today.
You shouldn't.
Well, we beat the Panthers.
No, you lose to the Saints.
Guess what, Falcon
fans?
It's
horrible.
This is why you've had 50 years of failure.
Not 50 years.
50 years. And it's going to be 51.
Well, they did go to the Super Bowl in '98.
Did anybody think they were going to win that game? This was funny about that.
I did until we count Eugene Robinson.
Nobody even remembers who the quarterback was. These Falcon fans.
For the Falcons?
Yeah.
Chandler.
Because you're a football guy.
Chris Chandler, yeah,
you know, but these Falcon fans, I'm like, well, who's your quarterback in '98? Oh, and you worry about the wrong thing.
Jamal Lewis, O.J. Santiago.
Jamal Lewis.
You're talking about Dirty Bird, wasn't it?
Please don't say Dirty Bird. I got flashbacks about that.
It was Dirty Bird.
Yeah.
Eugene Robinson.
They made me do Dirty Bird in
We
the
got a
street.
video of him.
Oh, video?
I'm going to show it to you.
Yeah. Now, why you got to show people? I deleted it. Really glazed. Really glazed. Yeah,
Hey,
Falcon
man.
fans, enjoy y'all Super Bowl, Falcon fans. And y'all NFC East Championship that y'all keep saying y'all won. Enjoy it.
Hey, real quick, my laugh really goes out to, hey, New York Jets, man. Y'all had it. Really, Jets? Really, Jets? You have the destiny in your hands, and you let...
I feel bad for Brandon Marshall.
He played well this year.
Brandon Marshall put that team on his back.
Yeah, he played well this year. He played well.
Fitzpatrick, you should have shaved that beard, man.
But see, the bad part, we get to hear Rex Ryan, and we want to hear Rex Ryan no more, man.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. Rex is a joke.
Now he going around with
He's
a swag.
press conference champion.
He got a swag not for no reason.
What kind of swag? He ain't won nothing.
He beat the team that didn't let that fire him twice.
Leotis, you had one job.
Leotis is gonna laugh when he come up at him.
Leotis dropped the interception. No, you only played half the season, Leotis. It wouldn't matter if you dropped the pick.
And before we go to break, I don't know if this is really, but it's just really funny to me. Jim Harbaugh with his pettiness on Twitter.
I saw Harbaugh. You're better than that, Jim.
You're better than that, Jim.
You're better than Joe, man. You better than that, Jim.
I wouldn't expect anything less from him.
Ooh.
That's the Ohio State.
Yeah.
Expect less from him.
Hey, man, that's not really, man. It's a lot of realies. But when we come back,
really, Dallas,
our brother from Tygtal gonna give you some information that you all want to hear.
Y'all recruit, hey, kids.
I'm using them already for
Kids.
family members. So.
I got a tape to give y'all too.
Yeah,
the old school.
Hey, the Crush when we
You want to see who's in the network?
Don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day.
Follow us on Instagram at Sensation Station Network. We're the nation's urban station. Radio, not dumbed down.
Green light. Hey, girl. School zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Did you know volunteering can be fun? Community service is for everyone. Young people, families, men, women. As a volunteer, you'll help your community and gain valuable skills. Network with others. Energize your life. Make an impact and have fun. Get in step with your community. Volunteer. Visit www.lionsclubs.org.
Listen, as a hiring manager, I've got to tell you, the best job candidate isn't always the typical candidate. Sometimes they're a grad of life.
Meet the grads of life. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
Sometimes the best candidates aren't the ones you're used to.
Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
This is Corey Jarvis, head football coach at Mays High School. When I listen to sports radio, I listen to ssnatl.com.
I thought I could time that. My bad. We're back, man. Going to our college football segment. But for right now, man, we want to bring our people in from Tygtal. Coach Andre Wise. I had to put Coach because that's how your Facebook is.
Right.
Coach Andre Wise and Coach Kevin White. It ain't Kevin Andre. It's Coach Andre and Coach Kevin.
Been in this thing,
Yeah.
man.
It's on the resume.
I done been through the grind.
Yeah, bro.
Ain't that right, Coach Mayfield?
Hey, man, look here, man. I'm kind of retired, but I love the game. So
Yeah.
I always try to help them kids, man.
Hey, welcome back, gentlemen. Welcome back, man.
Appreciate it. We happy to be here.
Hey, man, I heard y'all got some big things y'all want to talk about, man. So, hey, y'all should be geek right now.
Hey,
This
y'all
y'all time of
season,
year.
man.
This is y'all time right now, boy.
Hey, it's our time. It's the kids' time, and And like I said, it's a great time to get these parents and these kids educated about the process, because we got a whole new fresh crop coming in, and we got to get y'all ready, man. It's no more waiting.
Now, Coach, you got on me today because I told we're gonna have an announcement for the seniors, but you were like, no, start early, start them even earlier than seniors.
Well, the thing about it, Maceo, it starts with the academics.
No doubt.
And when these guys wait until their senior year, it's too late to make adjustments.
Yeah.
So you got to get them coming into high school. So when you put senior there, I said, oh man, all these seniors gonna run.
Oh yeah,
and we can't.
Because what I was saying was the upcoming seniors, because you had guys got a program, especially that you're gonna do for some upcoming seniors.
Right.
That's the only reason I said that.
Right.
But no, you know I know about the process.
Right.
It started with you ninth grade.
I would think, make sure we want to help them all.
Oh, no doubt.
But but the earlier, the better. The earlier, the easier.
Okay. Right.
That it is to help.
Now talk about the All-Star game that you guys just covered the other day.
Oh, the All-Star game down at the Dome. It was the AJ All-Star game, senior All-Star game, and it actually not seniors, but it actually had underclassmen and had seniors there. And we went down and we covered the game. We were blessed to have somebody invite us down. They invited us down to be a part of it, and we were able to scout some talent, see some guys that otherwise wouldn't have been on anybody's board, and able to actually talk. Because we had a group. We had about 30 coaches in that week.
Wow.
Right.
You know, and what people don't understand is that those coaches can't go to those games. So therefore, they have to have somebody that has the eyes on the field to see how this kid is playing or what have you. And we go back and we relay that information to those college coaches.
Now, Coach, the process, getting ready to come up, these kids who they're not quite D1 kids, they might be 1AA Division II. How important is you guys' program into getting these kids seen?
It's very, very important. Because you got to realize once a college see a highlight film, that's all they're seeing is a highlight film. They know nothing else about their kid, nothing about his grades, nothing about his family life. He could play for a school that ain't won a game. They don't know nothing about it.
But the highlight tape don't.
Right. But the highlight tape don't get you there. At the end of the day, it's the whole package.
And I always ask you guys this. How many kids are currently in your program right now?
Right now in our program, we got about 56 of them.
Wow. And what's the breakdown?
The breakdown, 56, of course, because this is 2016, 30 of them is going to be graduating this year. Now, we got JUCO guys also. Okay. We got prep school guys. Heck, to be honest with you, we got guys that graduated in 2014 that we're now trying to get in school. And we got a situation now where the young man came out 2016. Mama didn't know what. 14.
Right.
Mama didn't know what to do. She called us up and they said, I just got 3 phone calls in the lobby in there about this kid.
But it's a whole, the thing of it is we all have to work together. Parents, coaches, and us as Tygtal. Because, again, we have to be as a whole. See, in the situation Coach Wise is talking about, this kid was sitting at home.
Wow.
He was sitting at home.
Wow.
And actually, a friend of the parent said, check this kid's film out. And I liked everything that I saw, but it was some things that needed to be adjusted and fixed. Like, for example, the first 2 minutes of his film was just, just bland. It wasn't nothing there. It was 15 minutes long. 10 minutes to 15 minutes. Oh, man. One-handed catches between 2 defenders. Spinning off of folks, man. Doing all kind of crazy stuff. We got to rearrange that film. Yeah. Now we got to get your transcripts. Right. Let's talk to the coaches. Now the next thing you know, we got offers on the table.
But make sure what we do best, this is what people don't understand. We build a game plan for these guys.
It's all about a game plan.
See, you don't just go out here on the football field and play. Coach, during the week, you got a game plan for
No doubt.
So once you figure out the defense you're going against, because I'm an offensive man, and I have been an offensive coordinator, that's why they call me coach, okay?
Right.
But it's a chess match. I formulate a game plan to conquer the defense, so it's more than touchdowns or where you hung out last night. It's a whole plan that we got to get to know you. Or like the young man coach was saying, I kept asking his mama, have he ever went to anybody's college? Oh, he went down to such and such school for 2 weeks. Hey, first thing I'm thinking, let's think about the NCAA rules that he's going to be under at the same time.
Right.
So, I mean, he's sitting at home.
Sitting at home.
So, what is he? I mean, is he working out?
He's working out. He's trying to stay in shape, but he was getting discouraged. See, the thing of it is, in his mind and his mother's mind, because they don't know the process, they thought he had signed a scholarship.
Wow.
Because the coach told him, come on down, and we got you. So in their mind, they filed for financial aid papers, they signed the application to get into the school, and in their head, we got us a scholarship. But when they got down there, you have nothing. So he came back home after 2 weeks, discouraged and depressed. So he's been working because that's all he knows. He wants to play football, and it just so happened his video came across our desk, and me and Coach Wise said, this kid can play. We got to get in contact with his parents, and we got to explain the process and how we can help. And I'm telling you, man, overnight, like that.
Good stuff.
All we waiting on is really just to get it stamped, signed, and approved, and it's a wrap. And then we're going to walk them through that whole process, from going to the NCAA clearinghouse, to talking to the coaches, to getting an understanding of what you're actually getting. Because a lot of people, the thing with this mother, she was like, my son can play. I know he's good. I know he's good. We're not questioning your son is good.
Yeah.
But it's paperwork. It's paperwork behind that, and you have to know the game to understand how to play it. And that's the bottom line, because a coach will tell you anything, but at the end of the day, you get stuck like Chuck.
Well, guys, we want to talk about the program that y'all want to introduce. So go ahead and let's talk about that right now. What do you guys got coming up, and then what do you want to introduce to the people on this?
Okay, well, right now for the 2016 guys, the seniors, what we're doing, the 9th through the 13th, we will be in San Antonio, Texas.
Wow.
In San Antonio, Texas, is the ASCA convention that's going on. Mm-hmm. That's the college coaches convention. Every college coach in the country will be at this convention.
Wow.
Not only are we going to the convention to network with these college coaches, but we also got to re-up on our certification, such as NCAA requirements and things of that nature.
Right.
So we're making special packages for guys that are seniors, that are late, so that we can get them pushed through, or possibly find them a home before we leave.
Wow.
Again, like I said, we got our membership. Our membership is $200. We require everybody to be a member, because first we had to diagnose the problem to understand how to fix it.
Or how to help it.
Right. Now, from that point forward, it's another $300 for us to package you up and get you out there to the coaches. Now, the package that is going to be included, we're going to go down there with CDs. We're going to have a PDF file that's going to be clickable and accessible online. So a coach pulls a PDF up, he can go to your highlights, he can get your SAT scores, your transcripts, all from that one document. He has all of your information.
Social media, but Coach, don't forget to make that. But it's all about relationship. Make sure, young lady.
Yeah.
So while we there at the college, it's about building relationship for those college coaches to trust us and know that we bring in good quality young people to the program.
And we because again, we're going to be such under a time constraint. We can't go and take a kid that we know is not qualified to play D1 to a D1 school. We're going to take him to schools that we know we can actually get him into. So that's why we get that whole process together.
We're getting cut off. Where can they find out more information about this?
You can go to TygtalConsulting.com. That's TYGTAL Consulting.com. You can go to the home page and hit the contact us. You can send us a message. We'll hit you back probably within the next 24 hours, if not sooner than that. It's just, we really had to get the ball rolling, because we're taking the last guys on Wednesday, because we got to get this package together, and we had to be coordinated and have a plan of attack when we get there.
Thank you, gentlemen. We appreciate it. We're gonna post the same information on our page.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Make sure we get that out there, because y'all, we family.
Yeah.
And I also got y'all. We got to do something with mine. But anyway, we'll talk about that.
I got something to give you.
Right. Hey, stay with us, man. We'll be right back. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
You want to see who's in the network?
Don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day.
Follow us on Instagram at Sensation Station Network. We're the nation's urban station. Radio, not dumbed down.
Vince Lombardi once said that it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. Some of us think that taking our lives to the next level, both personally and professionally, is a confusing and complicated process. Guess what? It's not, and I can prove it. My book, Truisms, will show you how living your life by rules that are so self-evident and obvious, you'll say, I knew that. This powerful yet short, detailed bestseller is on sale right now, under $10. Go to michaelmcfadden.com. That's michaelmcfadden.com, and let Truisms help you to the next level.
Do you have student loans and are worried about making your payments? Stop worrying. Now, Direct Student Aid can help you if you are behind, if you are late, or even if you are in default on your student loans. We can help cut your payments fast. We provide student loan relief, getting you relief from your student loans right away. We will stop any harassing phone calls, stop any wage garnishments, and even remove any tax liens. No matter how much you owe or how far behind you are with payments, call our established direct student aid toll-free assistance line right now. We can fix your student loan problems guaranteed. That's right. We guarantee we will get your student loan out of default and cut your payments right away. We have helped thousands of people just like you fix their student loans. Best of all, it's 100% guaranteed. Don't go another day with your loans behind or in default. Our specialists are waiting for your call. Call 866-855-6516. That's 866-855-6516. Again, call 866-855-6516. That's 866-855-6516.
Hello, and welcome to today's lottery drawing. Good luck. And here's today's winning numbers. First one up, it's not yours. Second one, not yours. And another number that's not yours. Okay, this is one number that's yours. It's a 5, but you don't get any money for that. And the final number is not yours.
Yep, so chances are you're not going to hit the lottery anytime soon. Don't get us wrong, the lottery can be fun every now and then. Just please don't rely on it for your future savings. How about this? Brew your own coffee at home instead of buying that latte every day. Brown bag it to work instead of ordering in. Ride your bike instead of buying all that gas. These changes alone can save you thousands a year. Thousands. Small changes today, big bucks tomorrow. Feed that piggy bank. Go to feedthepig.org for more free ideas on how to save. Feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Hey, this is Teddy Parrish, and you're listening to The Crush on SSNATL.com.
And we're back. Hey, real quick, man, just looked on here. Bryce Johnson from the University of North Carolina. Make sure he just scored 39 points and had 23 rebounds tonight, man. First player in UNC history to have that many points and rebounds in the game.
Hey, man, because they ain't running 4 corners no more.
Yeah, they break ball. They running.
Yeah, man. Hey, one thing we know about Carolina, always going to be talented. Always going to choke in the Final Four. Roy Williams. Roy Williams should have won about 3 championships at Kansas.
Yeah, he should have.
And then told them folks, I ain't leaving Kansas. It was gone out of there the next day.
Yeah, he was out there smoking when he was hitting it.
Hey,
man,
smoking.
We going into college football. We got our boys back. But for real, man, before y'all go, what we were just talking about, make sure y'all go to Tygtal, Tygtal Consulting, ing.com.
And understand this real quick, like, y'all have to pay some money for these processes, man. Nobody gonna be doing all this work for free.
If I can find out somebody who can get me through the process, the clearinghouse, get the grades, can get my tape out there, my film, PDFs, and all that, and give me a chance to go to school. It was hard trying to do that myself, begging and hoping somebody would look at me and all that.
I mean, it's so worth it, man.
Just look at the testimonies. Got 56 kids going.
But the thing about it is, y'all stand in line by J's every week.
You said it.
Y'all by the J's every week. I'm just saying.
You said it.
I digress.
We still in college football real quick. Guys, the bowl season's been pretty, been some blowouts left and right. Yeah.
You know what I like about bowl season, Clay?
What's that?
All the trick plays.
Oh, man, you see, they pull out everything.
People just go all to the back of the playbook.
Yeah. They pull out everything.
All the back of the playbook, man. There's been some great trick plays, man.
Some great trick plays.
The one Ole Miss ran for the line. I love to see big guys go touchdowns.
I like that
man.
one. I like that.
Love
boy, that's why he's the #1 offensive tackle.
Yeah.
That was he's nimble as crap at that offensive tackle out
man.
there.
You gotta show your old linemen some love, man.
Got to, man.
You gotta show your old linemen some love, man. I love it, man.
A couple of games, man, just want to highlight, man. Did y'all see the Houston-Florida State game?
Yes.
I did. Good game.
Absolutely good game.
Hey, man. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Greg Ward Jr., baby. Greg Ward Jr.
That cat there, boy, is going to be something else.
And,
man.
you know, a kid who was a 3-star kid, went to Houston as a wide receiver. Played wide receiver, started out in sophomore year. Somebody got hurt, moved back to his natural position. Dude, it don't matter about the stars next to your name. Can you play?
Once you get at the school, man.
Can you play?
Once you get at the school, it's time for you to show what you can do.
And we got to see why Tom Herman was the hot name.
Well,
we see why Ohio State missed Tom Herman. Give the ball to Zeke.
Say it right. Say it right.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But Herman is a real good coach.
He's a great coach.
Yeah, he is.
But that kid better stay out there and play in that little league over there, because he come in the SEC, he'll get broke up.
Who, Greg Ward?
He won't last the whole season in the SEC.
He gonna stay over there because he gonna get drafted from over there.
Yeah, he did.
You talking about the quarterback?
Yeah.
No,
he won't get drafted. No, he won't get drafted as a quarterback. No. He won't get drafted as a quarterback. He gonna get a shot.
He'll be probably 34th round.
He'll get a shot.
But again, this is picking back off TikTok. Man, just go to school, man.
Right.
Just go get. All you need is one shot. It only takes one shot.
Just play. Man.
It don't matter if you got 100 offers. You're only gonna sign one letter of intent.
That's right. And the whole object of the game is getting in school.
Free.
Yes.
Free. Yeah. No, it ain't free. But it is free. But it is not free because you actually have to pay for it. The stuff we did in college is uncivilized, okay? To the natural person. To the natural person, the regular student that goes to college doesn't do what we have to do in a short period of time.
No doubt.
And, man, it is incredible. It's intense, man.
But we ain't got no student loans either.
But we sure don't.
Yeah.
Praise God.
I can dig it.
Another game that was interesting, man, out there in the Holiday Bowl, Wisconsin just pounded USC. Actually, it was a pretty decent game, 23-21.
Beat them to sleep.
Some grown men in that in the paint, man.
Yeah. Just looking at that, man. Talking about it, let's talk about this, the Ohio State game. I mean,
okay. Y'all want to talk about that?
The Ohio State game.
Do you really want to talk about that game?
I
mean, look.
Hey, man, y'all put them to sleep.
We did the Notre Dame we supposed to do.
Yeah.
Just backhand them. Yeah. Backhand slap them.
Y'all beat them down.
You get some of that payback for
you in that 10-2 record. You in that 10-2 record. Get out of here.
I haven't talked to you. You talk to him every day, in fact.
Right.
I haven't talked to you.
Okay.
Ezekiel been there the whole season, right?
Yeah. He was.
What was that thing y'all did against Michigan State, man?
Let me just say, I had to, watching the way Alabama treated Michigan State, I had to YouTube the game and
go back.
I said, wait a minute. How did you do that? How did you lose to Michigan State? Oh, you can't have bought Zeke 8 times. Oh, okay, Urban. Okay. He outsmarted himself.
27 carry, 149, 4 touchdowns, man.
But he wasn't calling the plays now, you know.
Now, Urban actually do call the plays.
On offense?
Yes.
Okay.
He has an offensive coordinator, but Urban Meyer called the plays this year. Typically, he hires an offensive coordinator. They had Tommy Herman. He had over at Mississippi State.
Yeah, Mississippi.
It's not hard to call those plays. Urban called
the plays. But he was right there. Was he hurt?
No.
He wasn't hurt.
Wasn't no wrong. They say you're actually asking for the ball.
Asking.
So I think Urban, he just outcoached himself, actually.
Because, 8 carries with that guy?
8 carries. 8.
It makes you gotta like what he did. When he got a touchdown, he started.
It's all about tucking your jersey. I never played a game without my jersey way up there somewhere. Boy, what? My son be like, hey, boy, why you real protected, man? I ain't gonna mess up my tuck. I know how to get down.
When he did it, I'm like, makes it probably like.
Oh, but you know I was smart. All I needed was spat.
Yeah. Hey, man, we come back. We're going to talk about some more games. We're going to talk about that Final Four.
We got to talk about my boy, man. Who? Dak Prescott, because I gave him a lot of flack. I got to give him some love.
Because he got beat up.
On
the beach, man.
Never going nowhere without your lineman, man. Never going nowhere without your lineman.
But he showed up. Hey, when we come back, man, we're going to talk more college football. Stay with us. It's The Crush.
Did he get drafted?
You want to see who's in the network?
Don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day.
Follow us on Instagram at Sensation Station Network. We're the nation's urban station. Radio, not dumbed down.
So, I'm a dog, and I just got adopted by this new human guy, and I'm starting to wonder how he got along without me. I mean, okay, something as simple as walking around the block. He's got this leash thing, and he puts me on one end and him on the other, and I'm just taking him around. I think he's afraid of getting lost. Without that leash and me guiding him along, I don't think he'd find his way back home. But it's kind of cute.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Are you thinking of getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement. Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know they're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step.
You can improve your future. You can do this. I know you can.
You need to start pushing yourself.
Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life.
Hurry up. Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education, brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
This is Amar Batman Carroll. You listen to The Crush, the only sports radio show that they're going to keep it real in the A on Sensation Station Network.
And we're back. So make sure we want to go ahead and get a love out.
Yeah, man.
Talking about college football right
again,
now.
man, because I gave Dak so much
Gave
black,
a lot,
man.
right.
But you know what? The guy really had, I researched him, man.
Okay.
The kid ended up with 11,991 total yards.
Wow.
And 114 touchdowns his career.
Wow.
Going down as the most prolific athlete at Mississippi State, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
System.
That's good for his program.
Yeah.
He's playing a good system.
Yeah. And he fit the system.
Tim Tebow played in that same system.
Yeah.
So,
but that can
not
throw,
to take away from
he
Dak.
he can throw a little better than Timothy.
Go look at Tebow's stats.
Tebow's stats were real.
All right.
They weren't like this.
Tebow can't
but they
throw,
were nice.
he has some numbers in that system.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He did. So I just man, kudos to Dak Prescott, man.
So I'm looking at a game on January 1st, and I'm looking like, wouldn't Stanford Ohio State been a better game
Way better.
than Stanford Iowa?
Man, the people are giving us heck about giving the Heisman to the wrong person.
Christian is a dude.
Stop that. Stop.
But I still think.
I'm just telling you what the people are saying. The street committee.
Yeah,
That's what the street
not
committee is
everything
saying.
look good. And let's be real. Everybody talking about Christian. Yeah, he had a good. He ain't guaranteed the Heisman next year.
No.
Not why that boy out there at LSU. Not what
Fournette
Fournette's
coming
at
back.
LSU.
Fournette coming back.
You got Watson coming
Deshaun
back.
to be back.
Deshaun Watson.
This is what I said about.
I'm trying to forget Chubb, man. Go ahead and finish your thing.
You got
Chubb.
Christian McCaffrey. Great talent.
Great talent.
Right.
Great talent.
He was the best athlete on the field that day. Iowa had nobody who could defend him.
Right.
Nobody.
Nobody could defend him that day. He wouldn't have done that to Ohio State.
No.
In my opinion.
Too much speed on the
He
field.
wouldn't did that to Ohio State.
No.
He wouldn't did that. Iowa was very slow. That punt return, he made the move on that linebacker 10 yards before he even got to him. He had already, and you know, people who really got open field wiggle, when you see him, you already know your head already bobbing because I'm going to get him.
That
But
linebacker went.
at 10 yards away,
He looked like he was in slow motion.
oh man, he already had
He
it.
looked like he was
That
biotic.
linebacker went that way.
He knew he was going. He saw who was out there. House call.
Yeah.
House call.
The kid's nice.
He's
And
nice.
I-
He's nice.
But the kid in Alabama, I still think I'm a big Deshaun guy. I thought Deshaun, because his numbers were
I
ridiculous.
was shocked Deshaun finished third.
He finished third.
Yeah,
I was
I
shocked.
thought
I was
Deshaun
too.
should.
Now McCaffrey was more spectacular, I thought.
Yeah, he was.
As far as
He had more Heisman
every
moments.
big game he played,
He was a highlight film,
he
but
went
he had
home.
2 games.
He showed up.
But
He
2
did.
games.
He did.
But 2 games he didn't show up. Northwestern
They lost.
First game of the season.
and Notre Dame.
And they lost.
But here's who he is. Chris McCaffrey is a great college player, but he is. Remember Tim Dwight? Remember him?
Yeah.
That's who he is.
Yeah.
Now if he
Tim
get
Dwight.
drafted, now if he
Remember
come out,
Whitaker?
if he get drafted by New England,
Oh, he's gonna be a
He
handful.
might, yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna be a handful.
Danny Woodhead.
But y'all get that first round stuff out y'all mind.
Oh,
with him.
stop it.
Yeah. Stop that.
Stop.
He's not a first round. No.
third- the boy
No
got
Demetrius,
skills.
no.
I said
Boy
third
got
round.
skills now.
He do.
He's good.
He's not a first
we
rounder.
got to take a break, man. We'll be right back. This is The Crush.
All right.
You know you're listening to the dopest show on the airwaves, right?
You're my boy!
It's The Crush.
On SSNATL.com.
Thank you, sir.
Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of our United States. Most people know him as a man of great wisdom and vision. What many don't realize, however, is that when it came to finding late-model sedans at government auctions, or even looking up a zip code, Mr. Lincoln's wisdom was sadly lacking. In fact, the citizens of that day knew it best not to even ask. Fortunately, now there's firstgov.gov, the official place to turn when you need information about federal, state, and local government. Whether it's how to get a student loan, renew your passport, or even apply for a small business loan. All 3 of which, as numerous historians have noted, were remarkably absent from Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. So go to firstgov.gov. Who knows? If Abe had it in his day, he could have checked out an auction and traded that drafty log cabin for a nice condo on Maui. Firstgov.gov, a monumental source of useful information.
always check on aisle... ma'am?
Yeah.
Don't look down, but there's a giant python wrapped around your leg.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's probably nothing.
Nothing? Shouldn't I don't know, like, call someone?
No, I don't have the time. I'm late as it is. If it keeps up, I'll have it looked at.
Are you sure? That's a pretty big snake.
No, I'm fine. Thank you, though. You're very sweet.
You wouldn't ignore this, so why ignore the signs of a stroke? If you or someone you know suddenly experiences numbness of the face, arm, or leg, or sudden trouble speaking, seeing, or walking, don't wait to get help. Call 911 right away, because time lost is brain lost. To find out more, visit www.strokeassociation.org or call 1-888-4STROKE. This message brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Twin Sports TV, and shout out to the Crush on Sensation Station Network. Get your game up. Woo!
And we're back. We're about to let's jump into it real quick, guys. The Final Four.
Here we go.
Clemson, Oklahoma. 37. Clemson 37-17. It was all about your boy, but Wayne Gallman had 26 carries, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Late.
A lot of punishing, light at the end, running the clock out.
Because Deshaun had already
but
called
Deshaun did all the work.
He
did the work.
Deshaun called them up, and them gaps just became big. And Bob Stoops can't coach. I always say that. Big game Bob, he can't coach, man.
Wow.
All that about Baker Mayfield. He had 300 yards, but he threw some picks, boy. That hurt them.
Concussion protocol.
Yeah.
You know, find out he's a whiner. You know.
And for them to do Samaje got hurt, but they shut down Samaje pretty good as well, the running back from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And the next
Clemson that deal.
Then Clemson is, we're going to talk about, when we go into the Crush recap.
Yeah, I got you.
We got to give it to them. We got to give it our picks, man. Because everybody, because even though Alabama did win, and they beat the tar out of Michigan State.
Didn't see that coming.
Did they show up?
Didn't see that
They
score
show
coming.
up.
I didn't know what that was out there.
Coming. But I will say this. Lane Kiffin, he called one heck of a game offensively.
He called a great game. He did.
I'm going to ask y'all now. Can Coker put back-to-back games together?
Yeah, because he got a good coordinator.
That's true.
When your coordinator like that,
yeah,
dog, for real.
My thing is, I don't know what Michigan State did the 2 weeks before for them to come out and play like that.
Dude,
I think they were overwhelmed.
Dude, they were waiting on number 2.
Yeah.
And he didn't show up late.
Yeah.
Lane Kiffin broke tendency with his first 15 scripted plays.
All out the norm.
Dude,
quick.
Because everybody was like,
plays.
well, when the pound game coming? No.
He knew y'all were going to put 7-8 in the box.
Yeah,
He going to kill you over the top.
Boo, waggle, stretch the field.
ACC.
Now he come later on.
SEC fans.
I see a bonus coming.
Kevin Ridley. Be careful.
Boy.
This kid going to be around for a while, boy.
Nice.
Boy.
True freshman, too. Yeah. I like him.
Brother
I like
just
him.
decommitted from South Carolina today.
Oh, did he?
Just decommitted from South Carolina today.
Kevin Ridley. When I said they said true freshman, he coming back.
Yeah.
He only got 2 more years. He only got 2 more years.
Yeah.
He only got 2 more.
Only got 2 more years.
If Lane Kiffin stays, I got his final numbers.
Okay.
5'11", 182.
Really? He looked taller than that.
He looked taller. He looked like he hadn't been in the weight room. He hadn't been in college all season.
He don't need to be in the weight room running like that. That's run away from him.
Yeah, you're right.
He run away from folks, man.
Very surprising about that game, though. 38-0. Didn't see it coming.
I didn't see that coming.
I didn't see it coming.
No.
But then Alabama linebackers fast. Them boys.
Yeah. But I just thought Connor Cook was a good enough quarterback because to me, he's the most NFL-ready quarterback. I just thought he would have played better.
They tapped him a lot.
That pressure, man. That
They
pressure
tapped
was
him
something else.
a lot.
They did.
I'm not a Cook fan.
Okay.
Did anyone see what he did when he accepted the Big Ten championship?
Yeah, when he snatched it away.
When he blew off.
I was done right there. I was done.
He said he didn't know he did.
I felt some kind of way about that.
Yeah.
You know,
He knew what he did.
I ain't like
He
that.
knew what he did.
Really?
Yeah, he snatched trophy from Archie
He
Griffin.
snatched the trophy from Archie Griffin.
You know Ohio State fans are gonna
Like,
that.
man, give me the trophy. Come on.
Yeah, and like kind of dismissed Archie Griffin. Like, dude, do you know who this is?
Back-to-back Heisman, dude.
Yeah.
You can't be doing that.
Very dismissed.
Dude,
So
you have
I didn't care
accomplished
for
nothing in your little Big Ten career, dude.
Yeah.
Snatched the trophy.
Yeah.
Snatched it.
That's why you get beat
man, give me
38-0.
the trophy.
Yeah, that way.
38-0. So
Again, I just didn't see that coming, man.
All right, man.
But shout out to Lane Kiffin.
Yeah.
We're going to another break, man. When we come back, we're jumping into the Crush recap where we're going to talk about the national championship.
Dabo.
The ship.
We got to talk about it. Stay with us.
The ship.
You want to see who's in the network?
Don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day.
Follow us on Instagram at Sensation Station Network. We're the nation's urban station. Radio, not dumbed down.
Green light. Hey, girl. School zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Did you know volunteering can be fun? Community service is for everyone. Young people, families, men, women. As a volunteer, you'll help your community and gain valuable skills. Network with others. Energize your life. Make an impact and have fun. Get in step with your community. Volunteer. Visit www.lionsclubs.org.
Listen, as a hiring manager, I've got to tell you, the best job candidate isn't always the typical candidate. Sometimes they're a grad of life.
Meet the grads of life. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
Sometimes the best candidates aren't the ones you're used to.
Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
Hey, this is Teddy Parrish, and you're listening to The Crush on SSNATL.com.
Hey, we're back, man. We're going into this show, man. Went so fast. I can't even talk about nothing. The Crush recap brought to you by
Blunt Power.
We're Blunt Power 3-spray/today. You can find out more about
Blunt Power
at their website.
You should be doing this,
BluntPower.com. I go to their Facebook button.
I love Blunt Power, though.
Or in their Twitter page at Blunt Power. I just sprayed something before I came in. My car smells good.
Hey, man. Sprayed last for days, for real.
National championship game.
Uh-oh.
Clemson. Alabama. We talked about it during the break, man. And now, I throw this out. Alabama's previous toughest matchups were against mobile spread options. Offensive.
Right.
But the way I saw Clemson play that last game, it was too much to Sean. What killed him against Manziel, Manziel did a lot of play where he was reading, escaping like that. And you look at
he was making throws.
Cordero was throwing the ball as well when they lost to him.
Right.
I can't see a full-out run game against Alabama because they're going to punish you with them linebackers.
Right.
So you're going to beat them, you got to throw against them.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
And they can throw.
Yeah.
Teams can throw it.
But see, that they got to let Deshaun do his thing. That thing he did against Oklahoma was good. Do that against that front seven Alabama, we're going to find out who the backup quarterback is in that game.
Boy, and you don't want to know that.
Same way we did against Texas. Remember Colt McCoy?
Yeah.
He knocked him out of the game like the second drive of the game.
Yeah.
He did. So, that was
changed the whole complexion of that game.
The whole game plan changed.
Yeah.
So with that, what y'all seeing, what do y'all see in this game coming
I think
up, man?
Dabo has to really be smart with Deshaun and understand. You have to tell your quarterback, can't take that big shot. If you can get out of bounds, get out of bounds. But I think they have to do more zone read. Yeah. Well, tell Deshaun, give him the ball. don't pull the ball, dog. Not against them guys.
No. Let me just add a little bit to that. The thing about it in the SEC, he's never seen this type of speed from the front seven. Linebackers and linemen getting down the line, he hadn't seen that. All that cutback and trying to make a decision, they're going to fold him up, man, like a deck of cards, I'm telling you.
Because Saban had to learn because of the guys that he previously faced. You got to have guys that can run on that front seven to face them.
Got to.
And he learned against Ohio State last year. He's okay. All right. Okay, that's how they run against me. So Kirby and him, what do y'all see in this game, man? I mean, when I say see, who y'all picking?
I see Alabama beating Clemson handily, because I think for the last 4 years, Nick Saban has gotten better and understands. See, we can see here, everyone is saying Alabama have problem against a mobile quarterback.
Yeah.
Nick Saban has changed that.
Yeah.
The quickest way you change that, you change them linebackers. You get them
He
strong
got
safeties and make them linebackers. You get them cornerbacks and make them strong safeties. That's all he's done. And you know, now Nick Saban even have 2 third down pass rushing specialists. He brings you on third down.
Yes, sir.
So you talking about speed. I mean, he has gotten better. He has learned from his mistakes in the past. But I think Alabama going to handle Clemson.
What you think, Mace?
I see the
Wait a
time.
minute, wait a minute. We'll let our guests do it.
Yeah,
We'll do
go
what's
ahead,
left.
go ahead.
What do you
Well,
think?
you know,
Demetrius?
since them dogs are not there, we're going to go with SEC. You know, I got to go with the SEC. You know what I mean? Bring this thing back to the conference, you know, like we've been doing the last few years. You know what I mean? We've been taking control of this thing and really holding it down. So we just gave y'all a little appetite on the other side of the map, just to see how it feel for a while, for a year, and just got to come back home. You have to come back home. You had to come back home.
Oh, SEC, Big 12, love Big 10. I love them. What you got, Mace?
Hey, man, Alabama will win. The way Clemson can win, Deshaun has to be more of a passer. Not gonna beat them with him running.
But before we go, let's talk about this, though. Does Clemson have the defense
Oh, absolutely.
to take the pounding?
Yes.
that
Oh,
they
yeah.
got?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They sound on
Okay.
defense.
Yeah.
I think their defense is good.
Oh, they
Yeah.
shut down cornerback over that
Yes,
too.
they do.
They can
They
hang
got
with
the
them.
defense.
On that corner down there.
Right.
He ain't
That's gonna be a
playing no
nice
game.
matchup.
Yeah.
He might zero Ridley out over there.
And that's the thing.
He might zero Ridley out.
I'm picking Alabama, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout because I don't think Coker has back-to-back games like that. And I think Clemson's speed at defensive end is going to give him a lot of problems this game. So either you're going to have to pound the heck out of your boy.
Give me a score. What's the score?
24-17.
Ooh.
I say 31-24.
I see it being like 35-24, something like that.
Yeah.
I just want to win. I'm just happy. I'm just glad to win. I just want to win.
Because again, to me, I think Dabo needs to go look at the Ohio State game last year and just see what formations gave them fits in the throws that Cardell made.
I just think Alabama wasn't ready for Cordell because they had no
But there wasn't no film on him.
They had no film on him. You're talking about a big guy that can run with an arm.
But that's what I'm saying. They got to break tendency. Yeah. You can't. I'm gonna show you that draw formation that they like to run Deshaun, and I'm gonna fake it and I'm gonna throw a pass out. I know you looking for.
You got to have more than just one option route. You got to have
right.
If he do the spread, you got to have some receivers doing some things. Because you got to have Alabama got to be on their toes. They can't.
They got some nice weapons in Alabama. They got a nice tight end. They got some weapons.
Here's my projection on this thing here. If
the Georgia State representatives,
yes, talking very eloquently right now.
Out of District 78.
District 78. If they're going to have a problem if their defense is not healthy, and their different All-American defensive man, Shaq,
that's a big one too.
I'm telling you,
that's a big one too.
They say it's going to be a game time decision.
Well, if he's not healthy, we will find out very quickly.
Wow.
Because they're going to get a heavy dose of guess who? The Heisman Trophy winner.
Derek's coming.
And they're going to control the ball. They might not get the ball back. They're going to control it at least 5 to 7 minutes in each quarter.
That's one of the things I was thinking about too.
Oh, absolutely.
That ball control. They're going to keep Deshaun off the field.
You got to.
You're not going to give him all these positions.
Right.
Like Oklahoma did.
Right.
Dude, I'm going to keep you over there adjusting your knee brace and squeezing that Gatorade bottle.
So let's go real quick. I want to just do something real quick. If you had to say, if you go by position, who's had the better offense?
Clemson.
Yeah, Clemson.
Better defense is Alabama.
Alabama.
So go down to one thing. Got the better coaching staff.
Oh.
Well, nobody out coaching me.
You got to say Alabama.
I mean, special teams,
you know what? As big an Alabama fan my dad is, the one thing he said today, he was like, it might just be Dabo time.
Because Dabo 14-0.
It just might be Dabo time. Everything in the universe might just say it's Dabo time.
Yeah.
Because Dabo...
Because Clemson ain't won it since 83.
Yeah. You're right.
Since Rodney Williams was on campus. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Yeah, but I'm old school. Y'all know
you put out Rodney Williams.
But Rodney Williams, I thought Rodney Williams was an athletic white boy. I was like, boy.
Yeah, you went way
I was like, woo!
I was going to say skateboard P or something.
Well, you went way back. Yeah.
I had to start thinking.
Hey, boy, look, I always love that orange. I like you love to see him
Danny
on TV.
Ford was the coach back then. Good
Danny
Lord.
Ford, Arkansas finest.
Yeah, Arkansas finest. So I say Alabama, but it might be Dabo time, man.
It might be Dabo time. If Clemson win, that's all we can say. It was just Dabo year. All them dances, all that stuff done paid off.
He got to believe in every game because they beat some team. You be like, dang, Dabo.
And they've been underdog all year.
I just can't see Nick Saban losing in the championship game. I can't see.
It's a whole different other mantra to get to that championship game. You got to have some moxie. Just think of all the kids ain't never been there is nervous. Half of Alabama's team has been there at least once or twice.
Yeah, they can't go look in the trophy case and be like, yeah, we done did this.
We did this. Come on,
Hey,
man.
all right, real quick, man, before you go, Bobby, any shout outs you want to give, man?
I just want to give a shout out to my lovely wife, my parents.
We got to hesitate on that, didn't we? Don't get in no
just
trouble.
so-
Don't
he
get
just
in trouble in
smooth.
the
He
booth
just-
now.
he
He in the
just
booth.
smooth.
He just smooth like that.
He just
All the
smooth.
people
Okay.
listening.
Bobby be smooth. Representative out of District 78, who you want to give a shout out to,
I want to
man?
give out a great shout out to the Douglass team. You know, our motto, finish the drill. My lovely wife and my kids, Destiny and Demi. I hope you sleep. You got school tomorrow.
Yes, they do, Lord. They going back to school tomorrow.
Hallelujah.
Wow.
Maceo, man, welcome to 2006. Man, this show was crazy. Thank you guys, man.
Hey,
It
man.
was-
Thank you for having me,
Hey, man, I love it, man.
This
I love it,
was-
man. When you can get great guys to
Oh,
come
man.
in and just talk about that, I mean, it's just great, man.
I hate to say it, man. College football almost over with, man.
College basketball.
Yeah, by that time.
Diaper dandy, baby. Kiki time, baby.
Hey, thank you guys. Coaches, Tic-Tac, appreciate it, man. Thank you,
Nikki.
Bobby. Thank you, Demetrius.
Picture time.
Nikki.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Sky.
Periscope.
See you tomorrow, 22 hours. To my man, Mace.
What up, dog?
Tomorrow, 22 hours. Stay with us. It's
Let's go
the
get these
Crush.
5 miles in.
Hey, we got to do some pictures right now. We'll holler at y'all. Peace.
The dream of the future brought to reality by
Sensation Station Network.